Let me know if you're watching, if you can see me.
Oh, if you're watching, if
There.
you can see me. Oh, if you're watching, if you can see me.
I have to have something separate so that I can read comments. Tell me where you're watching from. I noticed you guys noticed there's a difference in the there's a difference in the timing. I usually do Tuesdays at 12. I've mentioned that I was going to do Wednesdays, but I'll explain why things are changing. But let me know where you're watching from. If you're home, work, school, you're at work in school and you're watching this, please be discreet. Welcome from St. Louis. So, if you guys don't know, I live in Detroit, Michigan. I live in a suburban area of Detroit, Michigan. So, watching from home, Kenya. Hey, from the D. Who is that from the D watching too? So, yeah, I live in the suburbs of Detroit, Michigan. 50 Fine Health. Yes, welcome. So, let me know where you guys are watching from. New Orleans. Yes. Oak Park. I'm in Madison Heights, so not too far. Not too far from you. Welcome from Cali, California. I will be there next month. Jersey. Anything in New York is my favorite. New York, Chicago, Florida. I'll be in Florida tomorrow. So if any of you are watching from, or anybody of you who are watching me and you're from Orlando, Florida, I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be there for a full week. I got some business I have to handle, and that is my birthday weekend. So just to let you guys know, let me know who's watching. My thing is going off. All my social media and stuff just goes off everywhere. So looking in the back. So I changed scenery. I'm reworking how this YouTube channel is going to be going. Welcome from North Carolina, my mom's old hometown. Well, it's still her hometown. She's here in Michigan with me, but she loves North Carolina. So I got a feeling she might be going back, y'all. I think she might go back. But I hope not. I hope she goes to Florida, and then I can go to Florida as often as I like. But I know she loves North Carolina. But I said I was going to be. I'm going to spend December reworking how this channel is going to go because I'm going to be doing a lot of live videos like this and a lot of instructional and coaching type videos like this because of the research and stuff that I have been doing lately. Hey, from Pennsylvania, you're not that far. I mean, about a couple of hours, not that far. Yeah, so I know I'm going to be doing that. A lot of the research and things that I'm doing. So watch through. What I'm going to do is actually talk about some things that you guys can do right now because the holidays are up. How many of you are traveling for the holidays? Let me know. Suburbs of Chicago. I'll be in Chicago next month as well. I'll be in Chicago around the 19th of January. And then after that is Africa. And then, yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling next year, which means you guys are going to be traveling with me because I want to keep this live up. And it's as simple as finding a nice background and coach you guys. But I'm going to start off with talking about some things when it comes to the holidays. How many of you are enjoying the holidays? Like I see the waving of the hands. What are you going to be doing this holiday season? So the holiday to me is like a three holiday. I mean, I don't consider any of it holidays. My beliefs are not the same as everybody's, but I totally respect everybody's beliefs as well. But my birthday is the 16th of December. Then there's Christmas, and and then there's New Year's Eve. That people all encompass this as the season, the holiday season. So if you are born in this month, you have a triple season. You have a triple holiday. But so I see some of you are eating, going to be enjoying yourselves. I'm going to be with family. My family eats. I don't eat usually what they make most of the time because if you guys notice, I don't really eat meat at all. I only eat salmon or shrimp. If anything, I'm more vegetarian now. It's been like that for it's about to be a year and a half now. But I kind of went back to it every once in a while, and it's just not working with my system. But yeah, what else are you guys doing for the holiday season? Because I have a lot to talk about. You see this piece of paper? I got to keep things in notes. Because I'm going to tell you 3 things you can do right now to lose some weight. First, let's say this. This isn't about losing weight. So the scale, don't throw it out. Hide it from yourself. Let's not look at the scale for right now. Let's look at how we can lose some inches around our waistline. So I know the title says belly fat. Okay, yep, just relaxing. Cool, a lot of people relaxing. Just belly fat. The term belly fat, I know that's the title that you guys see on the screen, and it makes sense because most people, they're concerned about their waistline. And our health has everything to do with that. So, can you spot reduce? I'm starting to do a little bit of more research, and I'm starting to feel like you possibly can. It's got to be possible in some way. If you're able to spot grow muscles, why can't you spot reduce fat? But that's just kind of how I feel about it. Hey, Nicole. So let's worry about losing inches around your waistline. So once this video is done, I'll tell you guys I have a program that's coming up, and I got some really cool things to show you in this live. So just stay with me. But when this video is done, I really want you guys to take a tape measure and do your waistline today. And then I want you to start on these 3 things that I want you to do starting today. Work your butts off doing this because you will see some results. So we don't want to look at it as we're trying to lose belly fat, and we don't want to look at it as if we're trying to lose weight, meaning that we're trying to get the scale number to go down. Let's look at this as bringing inches down. So that can encompass everything. That can encompass possible weight loss. That can also encompass possible water retention loss or fat loss. So let's look at it that way. Let's change this on the other spectrum. It is those things, but those things are a little bit more intricate. So, and I'll explain that a little bit more when I talk to you guys about the program. So these are the 3 things that I want you guys to start today. I don't care if your day started late or started already, and just do these 3 things. So there's 3 things you need to do. There's 1, your routine. So you got to get control of your life. 2, your diet, make it balanced. And then 3, your training, get active. So these are the 3 things I'm going to talk about. And in each one of those 3 things, there's 2 things you should do. So number 1, when I talk about routine, everybody just get up, attack the day, do whatever. Like a lot of us have our lives are controlled by circumstance and things around us instead of us taking control of our own lives. So these are the 2 things I want you to do when it comes to your routine. Just add it into your routine. I don't care how hectic your routine is. The first thing that I do want you to do is go to bed early and wake up early. I know that's like, how do you do that? I don't know your circumstance. As your coach, I probably will find out, but there is a way that you can do it. You need to go to bed early and you need to wake up early. Well, you don't need to wake up early. You can wake up late if you like to. But you need to get at least 8 hours of sleep. We are stressed out because we are tired and we're not getting enough sleep. 6 hours is not enough. 7 hours is not enough. 8, 9, yes. It's hard for most of us now, depending on where you live. But because I live in Michigan, it gets dark quicker. We have to recognize that the way we are created and the way this world has been created, that is our biological time clock. So when the sun is down, our bodies want to do the exact same thing. Because I don't know, this is just my personal belief and opinion, that we were ever to really look at things based off time clocks or the clock or what time it was. We were able to use the universe in order to help us to see what time it was and so forth and so on. So let's just say that. So go to bed early, wake up early, try to get 8 to 9 hours of sleep. I know it's going to be hard for some of you. The reason why it's hard because you honestly have allowed your life to control you instead of you controlling your life. So I'm just going to say it exactly that. That's what it is. The second thing, when you do wake up, whether you wake up early or a little bit late after your 8 or 9 hours, drink 16 ounces of water. We all know water helps us flush out all of the detox. It detoxes. It flushes out all of the toxins in our system, our intestines, everything. And it helps to kind of bring water retention down if you tend to retain a lot of water, especially in your waistline. Please, 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 please drink. Just guzzle it down. I know that's hard for some of us when we wake up. We don't realize we're very dehydrated because more than likely you haven't drinking a glass of water before you went to bed. Probably drinking a glass of wine. But it all depends. 2 things with your routine. Get 8 hours of sleep. Go to bed early. Wake up early. When you wake up early and you wake up with the way the world, the earth and everything goes, even though it's kind of shot right now, try your best. But get 8 hours of sleep. You need the rest. Your body needs to de-stress, and sleep is one of those ways. And then when you wake up, flush all of that excess crap out and allowing the sleep to renew you. Drink 16 ounces of water, cold water or room temperature. It's totally up to you. I've come across to where I like it better now if it's slightly, like it's lukewarm. I don't like room temperature because to me it tastes nasty. I'm just throwing that out there. And then I don't like really, really, really cold water because I don't like the shock to my system in the morning. But some people that might work for. So get rest, drink water. That's your routine. Add that into your routine right now. The second thing, let's talk about diet. There's 2 things you should do in your diet. And I mentioned earlier that it's about balance. So your routine is about getting control of yourself. And then your diet is about getting balanced. I understand that there are tons of different diets out there. You guys are interested in doing certain diets because you have been told that it helps you lose weight. Let's be honest. You've been told, you've seen the results, they do work. But before you can just start jumping into these different diets, we have to first understand balance. Get balance first. So, when I mean the 2 things that you should do, 1, eliminate something in your diet that you should not even be dealing with. Just don't eat it. Don't touch it. Just don't. If it's just don't. That's it. Just eliminate one thing. Make one change in your diet. Eliminate and replace. Eliminate, replace. I'll give you an example. Candy. I like candy. A few of my clients like candy. She might make a sound in a few minutes when I tell her. But I like candy. I like chips. We all do. There is nothing wrong with that. It's okay. But when that becomes a habit, it means that you're under some form of stress. So go back to the previous thing I said. Do those 2 things. But to eliminate sugar, refined, processed sugar out of your diet, replace it with fruit. Frozen fruit or fruit salads, or replace it with something else that is much more healthy. So change your healthy choice, but only find one thing that you can make a change on. Don't try to change all these different things that you think are wrong with your diet. Don't do that. It's too much. Not everybody can do that. I can do that, but there are a few people in the world who can. But let's be realistic. That can cause the wrong, I'm just going to say it. It can cause an unhealthy relationship with food. It can. So I don't know who's watching me. I don't know who's dealing with any kind of eating disorder. So I have to be realistic with it. Just try one thing and replace it with something else. If you eat a lot of sugar and that's your cravings, if you eat a lot of chips and that's your cravings, replace it with something healthy that has that same texture, that same taste, or, you know, that gives you that same thing that you want. So really evaluate what that one thing is that's causing you a problem, and you know that it's probably one of the things that's going to make it hard for you, and replace it with something healthy. Got it. And then when I say try balance, good. Please take notes. Please take notes. So when I mean try balance first in your diet. You know there are 3 things you need in your diet. It doesn't matter if you're a vegetarian like me. It doesn't matter if you're vegan. It doesn't matter if you do paleo, keto. It doesn't matter. Your body needs good carbohydrates. You definitely need good fat, healthy fats, and you definitely need some protein. How you choose to balance that out is based off the way you like to eat. I already saying to you guys, cutting out refined sugars or processed foods is probably the best way to go, and get a clean diet, and I mean a balanced clean diet. But before you can get into a clean diet, let's just say balance. If you enjoy like macaroni and cheese, that's a carb. It's not necessary. We don't want to get in this good carb, bad carb. It's a carb. You can eat it. Just get portion size, hand, small, that's it, or a spoonful. Get control of balance. Balance what you eat now, and just worry about portion control. Whatever you like to eat, whether it's processed, certain foods that you know are processed, or I might think that they're processed, or whatever the world wants to say it is, just get balance of it by portion control. So change one thing, replace it with something else, and then 2, get balance. Just portion control, balance your meals, each meal's out. I don't know how many times you eat a day. I don't know what works best for you. I can only tell you what I think works for just about the universe of everybody. So if you eat just twice a day, balance it out. If you eat 5 to 6 times a day, balance it out. If you eat only once, balance it out. Just balance it. Make sure you got good healthy protein in there. You got your vegetables. Those are good carbs. They're fibrous carbs. They're for your health. Please eat them. And then you got other carbs. You got sweet potato. You got oatmeal. You got rice. You got quinoa. You got macaroni and cheese, sweet potato pie. You got all of these other things. Enjoy them in good portion control. So there. Those are our 2 things. And then the last one. First, let those first 2 marinate. I'm going to get to questions in a second. I just want to get this out because it's on my head right now. 3, training. Get active. How many of you don't work out right now? How many of you are actually working out right now? What do you do? Yay. What do you do? Do you do cardio? Do you do weightlifting? Do you do cardio and weightlifting? Do you do HIIT training? I want to know what it is that you're going to do, because you're going to laugh at me when I tell you the 2 things that you guys do. Well, it's really just one, but. Ooh, nice. Ooh, who on their way to the gym now? I'm jealous. I have a gym in my basement, so I no longer have a gym membership. I always wait till it get cold to be like, I don't want a gym membership anymore. Cardio and weights. Yep, want to incorporate a plan? Okay, so I'll give you this, and we're talking about what you can do now. As far as me coaching you guys, which I am offering that to you, I'm going to explain more in depth. But what you can do now, the easiest thing that you can do now is, if you're working out, stay on that plan. Cardio is one of the best forms of weight loss, belly fat loss, inches loss. It's one of the best ways to get started and lose some inches. We'll just say that. Now I want you guys to think weight and think belly fat coming off. Those things will happen. Just pay attention to your waistline as far as the inches coming down. Because if that is coming down, if that number is coming down, then you are on the right track. That's what I want you to pay attention to. The scale does not help you with that at all. And I don't care how many scales are out there that you stand on and they try to tell you your body fat percentage. Unless you actually go somewhere where you get it done professionally, you really won't know your BMR or your ratio as far as how much belly fat you have, or excess body fat you have as opposed to muscle mass. So that's talking on a whole nother spectrum. But get active. How many of you just don't do anything at all because you don't know what to do? You don't know what to do. You're not sure. You're already thinking your end goal, which that is good. You're thinking, I want my body to look like this, and I don't know exactly what I need to do, so I just don't do anything until I figure it out, or, take in more information and confuse the hell out of yourself even more. Here's the two things you can do. Walk or ride a bike. Those are your two things. And I'm saying these two things because it depends on where you live and what you have access to. So if you're not active right now, if you're active, stay with it. If you're not active at all, the two things you can do right now is walk or bike ride. Now, in my gym at home, I have a treadmill and I have a bike. I first started off with my bike, and then I just recently got a manual treadmill because I just wanted to burn more calories. It's just my mind, my whole thing. But I like the manual treadmill because it fit better, was smaller, and I didn't have to worry about no big treadmill and electric and all. I didn't care for all of that. I can do that. I can get a gym membership, which I usually do my gym memberships starting the spring through the summer and everything. That's just me. So when it's cold, I don't want to go nowhere. I'd rather stay at home. So walk or ride a bike, 30 minutes daily. Two ways you can do it. First thing in the morning, after you've drinking some water, or whenever the hell you got time. But get active. Yes, I will do a tour. That's true. I will do a tour of my gym. I will. Soon. I don't know if I'll be able to do it in this live, but I will do a live on it. So thanks for asking, Latrice. I got to write it down. I should do it live instead of videos. Cool. So, 1, get control of your life. Get 8 to 9 hours of sleep a day, and wake up. Whenever you wake up, drink some water, at least 16 ounces. That's what, a cup or 2 cups? Is that a cup or 2? You guys get the point. And then, shut up, Nicole. So 1, get sleep, drink water when you wake up. 2, eliminate one thing and replace it with something healthy. And then try balance whatever you're eating, even if it's stuff that you think are not good for you, but you still enjoy it. Just portion control it. Get balance. Get that balance out first. So that's what I want you guys to do. And then the last, training. If you're not active, and I'm saying this for people who are not active. If you are already active, stay the course that you're on now. Don't try to change anything right now. Just stay the course as best that you can. But if you're not active, the simplest thing, and even if you are very active and you need to pull yourself back, I should say that, if you're active now and you need to pull yourself back a little bit from training so hard and so often, and you just want to get back to a more balanced routine, try 30 days. Try 30 minutes every day on walking or riding a bike, whether you have a treadmill or a exercise bike, or you have the ability to walk your neighborhood and you're okay with your weather. I'm not okay with my weather, so I won't be walking outside. I'd rather use my manual treadmill. But 30 minutes daily, and just do it. Do it first thing when you wake up after water, or you could find time within your day if you can get at least 30 minutes. If you're at work and you have walk buddies, do that. Whatever you can do those things. Do those things. So if you've taken notes, that is awesome. If you didn't, this is a YouTube video. Even though I'm doing it live, it will be up. It will be up so you can come back to it. So with all of that being said, I have something really exciting to share with you guys. So some of you have probably, if you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, not my YouTube channel, what am I saying? If you have joined my website, beautycutright.com, on my website, that's me as a public figure, as a lifestyle coach and influencer. So you guys are aware that I have 3 YouTube channels. Most of you watch me on the other two. One is my original Beauty Cutright. That's all on my natural hair, wig making, makeup, you know, lifestyle. And then this one you're on is mainly on fitness, health, and getting more into mental health awareness as well, and emotional health awareness. So I'm going to be doing, that's what I'm going to be pulling in into 2019 to help you guys. So that's what I've been studying, researching, and getting certifications for. So that's why it seems like, even though I'm being as consistent as I can on Tuesdays to talk with you guys, that's why I'm so in and out at times, because I'm focused on building myself so I could help build you guys. So there it is. So if you have gotten emails from me because you're on my website, you know that I have a new coaching program out. So I've been working my butt off trying to figure out if this is the best way that I can reach the most people other than with YouTube. And coaching one-on-one is so much fun for me, but because of other avenues in my life, it's starting to get kind of tight to be that engrossed the way I really want to with clients. I have found that it's much easier for me to do it in groups. So I've done it before when I first started coaching, and now I'm bringing it back and still keeping the one-on-ones. So it's just me trying to work out so I can reach as many people as I can, because I know you guys need the help, you want the help, and I'm putting myself out there. So on my website, there is a program. It's my online coaching program, and it's in a membership form. So right now, links underneath this video are already there for you guys to join free. So you will have access to the members site. There will be information there, and then you'll also have access to me through the GroupMe app. So I've done the GroupMe app before with my clients way years ago, back in the beginning, where that was how we as a group got together. It was easier for me to share a lot more information, to answer questions, and can get to people a lot faster than just phone calls all of the time, because sometimes the phone calls are hard to do because things are going on in my life and then in that person's life, and then sometimes it's hard to connect. So I'm just being transparent about it. So doing this as a group form, and the way that I do it in the more so form of like online coaching or online education, because I've been in the education system for about to be 13 years now. I'm doing it more so as teaching you as like online school, but I'm coaching you instead, step by step by step. So it's based off all time zones. It's also available to you even if you don't even live in the United States. So you have access to this. And this allows me to coach you through video format and face-to-face more often. So if you go to my website, so I hope you guys can see this, but when you go to my website, this is what I'm going to do. So on my website, when you go here, there's client login. So let me reiterate this again. If you're watching this video, you have access for free. It's limited time. I want to see how you guys feel and think about this program before I even start to charge for it monthly. So I want to know what's working and what's not working for you guys. So that's why the access is free for the remainder of the year. So this is the actual, I'm already logged in. So if you are not a member of my website, you would have to sign up to be a member, and then you would go to the menu tab and click on client login. And then whatever you use as your email and your login, it will bring you to this page. So I don't want that right now. So it'll bring you to this page. It says welcome. The very first thing you're going to do is join the group on GroupMe app. So you can just click on that and it'll send you to my group. So this is where I have access to you. You have access to me. All time zones, 24 hours. Please be aware that my life, you have a life. So if you ask me a question, it takes me longer, it's probably because I'm asleep. And I'm saying this to those who live in Africa, because I do have students from a total different website that are from Africa, and there's a 7, almost 8 hour difference in some areas. But you can join the group. It asks you to join if you already have that app, or you can join it in the app. You would have to download it if you don't have it. So just to make sure guys know that. And then where'd I go? Go back to so this is going back to the member site. When you scroll up, you can download the planner, because this is the first thing we're going to do. We're going to focus on your routine and planning your life and getting control of it, so that this isn't just about weight loss. This is about living a healthier lifestyle, and it's more than just eating right and training. A lot of times we're overweight because we're stressed. So you can download that planner. When you click on it, it opens up. Some people might want to print it or whatever you want to, but you have access to all of this. So let's go back. Third is body type. So I'm going to be coaching more so by body type. So when you click into this, you can find out what your body type, if you don't know already. If you know already, if you don't know already, you would have to click onto this. It's complimentsofbodybuilding.com. I make sure I noted that, so you'll know when you go to it, it'll take you to that website, and you will take a test. It'll ask you a series of questions to help you figure out what your body type is. You may be more than one, and it will mention that. So definitely when you go to it, I'm just showing you guys, because I want you guys to be aware of what's in this site, and that you can take action on it now. So it'll ask you different questions, and then it'll bring you to it, and then it'll also give you information as far as each body type goes. Now, I also have information, but you guys don't have access to this yet, because I'm updating more information as I do more research. But depending on which one you are, everybody will have access to this, if they're more than one. But if you're just one, I'm mesomorph, so I'm gonna click into it because I have the access to it now, and it gives you general information, and then it's going to tell you how I can actually coach you into that. So fitness tips, nutrition tips, and what the ideal portion control should be. And then there's more research information that I'm still, working on. So know that that's there, but you guys don't have access to it just yet. So give me time. And let's go back. So, yep, those are the first 3 things that you see. Is you need to join the app, join the group, which you can do that now if you go onto the site, or if you look down below this video, there's a link that you can go directly to the GroupMe app, and please say hi to me because I'm there. And the lifestyle planner, because that's the first thing we're going to be starting with when I start coaching. And then finding out what your body type is really important for that. And then the first live coaching session is actually January the 5th. So what I'm going to be doing is live coaching sessions monthly. It'll be the first Saturday of every month. However, if I find that there are so many of you, a lot of you that are interested in this, I may have to do this weekly. So just keep in mind, the first one is January the 5th. It's already linked, so you can set your reminder for it. So if you press play, you can set your reminder for it. So it's already done. And then these are the steps that we are going to be doing when I'm coaching you. And this can happen at any time that you choose to do this. Meaning that if you are into this now, you'll see that it'll tell you when you can unlock it. It'll say unlock. Right now, nothing can be unlocked until January. So because I'm going to be doing these videos live and instructional as well, there's going to be a lot of information to back it, but it's going to be so simple that you can actually make these steps to change so you can lose this excess body fat and get healthy. So like I did today with the step 1 about routine, I gave you 2 things that you can do. I'm going to give more because I'm going to be coaching on a multi-level aspect of it. And then the diet plan, I'm going to cover diet plans for the three body types and diet plans for those who prefer keto, who prefer intermittent fasting, who prefer vegan and vegetarian. So that's going to be really engrossed, and it's going to be a lot of videos within that aspect. So just be prepared, because some of you have a specific you want, and I'm going to be teaching all of that too, and how to make the steps to change into that form if there's one you want other than the one you're doing now. And then training plans. So right now, yeah, this one I'll talk about the different ways that you can train. Yep, diet plans will be covered. So important when you're talking about weight loss, we have to talk about stress management too. So routine is key, your diet is important, and how you train is important. And this will help you lose the weight. I'm teaching this, coaching this, educating you step by step, and giving you the directions of what you need to do in order to get started and actually lose this excess weight. Because it's so much information out there, and processing all of that and then trying to figure out what works for you can be difficult. So as an educator, I'm using the coaching aspect and my years of education and coaching educators. I'm using that to help you guys. And then these videos are up for you too. I only have one for this one for right now, but this is called a food idea list. So I might change the name of it, but when you go into it, I have a list of food that I've made, and I'm giving you the ingredients and everything. This will be updated, if not daily, weekly, because I'm always doing something new. And so if I'm not sharing it in the GroupMe app, I will also make sure that I share it onto the members site as well. So these are the first few is up. I have a couple of other ones that I need to upload on here. So this is what I have on there. You do have access to that right now. And scrolling back up. I know everything is your phone. You can do this on your desktop, laptop, doesn't matter, any device. This is Sensual Yoga Flow, and the purpose of me having this is getting you guys to be more aware of your body and have more body positivity. So I mentioned that in this intro video, so you definitely can watch that and follow along. And then I'll be uploading more. This will be done on a bi-weekly basis. So it'll be 2 within the month, somewhere in there. So it's kind of like, yeah, just kind of someone asks, is this part of life journey? It's kind of, well, that's me. You guys, that's me. I don't know what part of life journey or what that question means, but that's me. I've been teaching pole dancing for going on 12 years now. And I do yoga, I teach stretch, mobility, sensuality. I teach all of that. So there's a way that I can do it to help you guys for stress management and body positivity, because I've learned so much in just teaching this to so many different types of women. So that's available to you guys on that site. So that first video is already up. And then training videos. These are going to be a little bit more intense because I'm going to actually give you programs. But right now, these are just different ideas that are going on that I have, now that are from my YouTube channel for right now. So they're specific to gym, home, working out glutes, whatever that might be. Oh, let me go back to it. But there's videos there, just to let you guys know. The video training videos are there. But I will be downloading more specific videos that you can follow along with. But as of right now, these are just videos like this is my home glute workout. Like these are already on YouTube, but I'm putting them on there. So the whole purpose of me doing this, guys, is to get started. This is free to you. The links are below to join the client to join the client part of this. Everything that I showed you, you have access to. I clicked on it so you can see that everything is working. If you have any trouble, I also have the link to the GroupMe app down below. I will be sharing stuff with you throughout this whole time until the new year. So I'm kind of like trying to see how this works for you. I know that one-on-one can be expensive. Yeah, previous videos and what I'm bringing now. Exactly. So that's what I'm going to have. I'm also going to be doing that with the diet aspect and the routine too. There's videos I already have on YouTube that you guys probably don't even know how to find them because I have so many videos on my YouTube, on this YouTube channel. So I will be pulling the only specific ones that I think will apply to help you because I've already done them, but I'm actually going to be coaching you, in other words, educating and teaching you step by step what to do. I will be giving you instructions. You can choose to do them or choose not to do them. This is for you. So my job is to coach you, facilitate, educate you step by step, follow those steps, and then see the results. The whole point is for you to get the results, not just get all this freaking information. Just see results. I know you guys want that. You want the weight loss. You want to see the changes in your life, but it's so hard because there's so much information. There's so many coaches out there. So I'm coming at it from a different angle. I'm coming at it as an educator more so than just coaching you and telling you, you guys know, you've been watching me. So that's what's going to be happening for 2019. So I would love it for you guys to take a look at it. Just go ahead, sign up, get active with me now because I am coaching now as we speak, like within the GroupMe app. So the more, the merrier, the better. Let's get our health together, ladies. I don't care what race you are. I know that most of you are Black women because you tend to go to people you identify with, and I totally understand that. But our health is shot to hell, and it's because we're not doing anything about it. And sometimes we're not doing anything about it because we don't have anybody to help us figure it out. So I had to do this by myself. And not only that, I did it with not as much support as you guys think I might have had from my family. Yes. But from the family inside of my home at the time, my ex-husband, no. So I know what it feels like to try to lose this weight and get this stuff going, and you don't have that support, and you have to figure this out on your own. I'm going to show you all the things that you can do. I'm going to also share with you some of the mistakes that I have made so that you don't make the same mistakes. Keep in mind, you got to work. I just facilitate, help you understand how to put it together, but you got to put the work in. You got to love yourself enough. So, sounds good? Sounds good? Is it exciting? I think my phone was going off. Yeah, cool. So, yes, sign up. Just the links are down below. My birthday is coming up, and I was like, oh, this is cool. I love helping people. You guys have no idea. I do know how to say no to some of you, just to let you guys know, but I love helping people. And I'm about to be 40, so I found my purpose. So I was working it out, and things were shifting and working around, and it's just something about helping people get healthy and actually be able to see things beyond just the physical, see things in the spiritual light too. I'm going to be adding that in too. Like, let's look at the things around us. We have to really pay more attention to ourselves. And just the way this earth is, the way this world is, the way the system is, it's got us under control, and we're not controlling our own lives. So please, ladies, get control of your lives. If you need the help, I am offering it to you. And trust me, when it goes live, it's going to be extremely affordable, and it's going to be worth the value. Trust me, it's going to be worth the value. So I'm going to pick this up really quick. And what I'm going to do is make sure, well, there's a lot of questions. Latrice, you on here, ain't you, girl? So let me know if you guys got any questions. But don't be sorry, Latrice. I just was saying, like, girl, she out here, she not playing. Latrice Leticia laughing. So how I am with you guys in these lives right now, this is still going to be happening. There's still going to be lives on my channel that are free to you. Right now, when the GroupMe app, this is how we're going to be. So I'm looking at questions, comments. Y'all are being supportive to each other. And what better way to do that when you have everybody going in the same direction, trying to encourage each other. I think that's the best way to get some kind of motivation, because the truth is motivation ain't nowhere to be found. Nobody wants to do what they want to do, and it's just natural. We don't. I didn't want to, because that's why I was overweight. So I didn't want to. So something had to click for me. And when it did, I wanted to. Then I wanted to. And then I wanted to despite not having as much information. So I had to go and look for it, search for it. And just once all this information is getting so saturated now, like if I had started at this time trying to lose weight, I probably would have not lost any weight, because it's too much information. It's all over the place. And the freaking part about it, that I have to be honest, all of the information is accurate, true, and it works. But like, which one works for me? So I think starting at a time where there was less information, it forced me to have to figure out what worked for me. I didn't have to look at everybody else's ideas. I just worked out for me. So right now, because it's so confusing, and I know my skill, my talent is taking the most complicated crap and dummifying it down. I have taught ages babies to 95 years old, working at, I hate calling it a senior citizen building, but I taught art to people 60 and over. So and my oldest student thinks she was 95 years old. So I know that the learning is no different. You have to simplify it. I don't care how old you are, how smart and how intelligent you are. We still only get stuff simple. So, all right, guys. What time is it? Oh, I covered all of that in 45 minutes. It's all confusing. Cool. So sign up, get access. I will be uploading things to it now. So if you are a member on my website, just know you'll be getting updates as far as if there's new videos out or new meal plans or new something that I put out. That if once you become my student, we know, not my student, my client, I'm able to send you email updates of new stuff added to that site. You can check it as often as you like, but once those 3 aspects, the routine, the diet, and the training get started, which is January the 5th, we'll be on the go. So I hope that works out for you guys. So please, I want you to sign up so I can know what's working, what's not working. If it's something you would like for me to add to it, I'll be talking about apps, all kinds of things to get you on the path, make this smooth and easy. So good. And then this is also for those of you who have families too. I'm coming from that angle as well. So I'm newly single again, so I can help you understand that if you are single now, even if you're single with children, I can help you. But it's also for those of you who have families and you have to deal with, you know, your husband and your kids. Not to say that they might be against what you're trying to do for yourself, but just in case, or you're not exactly sure how to kind of get them on board. If they're interested in being on board, like, hey, you cooking that? Why you don't cook that for us? Or like how to do it separate from them so that you're not forcing them to be something or something, forcing them to do something they're not ready for, because you have to be aware of that too. So we're talking about being good people in this process to the people we love too. So we got to be careful about that. You don't want to force people to eat the way you eat. You want to spoon feed it to them if they choose to like it and still be on the same path as yourself. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Latrice is funny. So, all right, ladies, I'm going to end it off right there. or gentlemen. I don't know. I know some guys actually follow me. So, yeah, I was looking at my laptop. I got Apple everything. I'm about to invest in some Apple stocks. I need to start talking about finances eventually because I have a client that teaches um, women how to invest in the stock market, and she's training on day trading. That's a whole nother thing. Yeah, I have a client. I'll explain more so about that because that's what I've been working with her for a while. So I'll explain that a little bit more and how my financial situation has kind of like skyrocketed because of that. So yeah. All right, guys. So please sign up. I'm saying it again, and make sure you are on the GroupMe app. Say hi to me. My phone is probably going to go off. It was going off anyway, but it's going to go off all day. But just say hi, and I'll start sharing some things out to everybody. Get acquainted. Be careful of your notifications. Understand your notifications. I'll do a video separate on how to use the GroupMe app and how to deal with your notifications. Because if you're asleep, you don't need this thing going off because everybody's in different time zones. And I had that problem before. So I will be training you on how to use the GroupMe app as well so that, you can turn your notifications off so that it's not going off when you're supposed to be getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep. And yeah, we'll go from there. So okay, I'm trying not to cry, but I love you guys. So please, yeah, I need to know how this is going to work. I need to know if this is something you guys are looking for because I'm offering it and I don't know anybody else that's doing it. And so I'm trying to get as many people as I can. So love you guys. I'll be in Orlando, Florida tomorrow. I will be there for the full week, and I'm probably still going to be doing a live video Tuesday, 2 p.m. But it'll be in Florida because I'll be with my brother and my nephews. He has grown children. Kevin, you guys, if you know him and seen him in my previous videos, he has one grown child, but they might as well all be grown. They upper teens, getting close to 20. So, yeah, so I will probably do a live there as well, and I'll discuss something just as in coaching in the same aspect. And I love you guys. I'll see you guys in my GroupMe app. Bye-bye.